Thank you for coming back to Joshua Carter Performance, and my name is Joshua Carter. And for this video, I just wanted to talk about something that I have been really contemplating a lot about, and I actually did a whole podcast about it. And that is really just accepting the challenge that you decided to take on. You know, a lot of times we as people, we go to this place of this victim mentality, right? Like, woe is me. Why can't I get these things done? Why does life keep happening to me? Why can't I seem to find the correct way or what I perceive is the correct way to do what it is I want to do in my life? So many of you come to this channel or come to my Facebook page or look at my Instagram page for fitness and health and maybe some inspiration mixed in there, maybe some motivation mixed in there, whatever have you. But somehow, some way, you stumbled upon this video. Now, my whole life now at this point is conducive to being transparent. Okay, my business is built around, like the name says, maximum performance. And that's in any area of your life, whether that's business, relationships, fitness, whatever it is. Just whatever, whenever you get out of your bed in the morning and whenever you have decided to take on a challenge or take on the role of being a leader in your life and having control over your life, that requires a lot of evaluation, a lot of performance critiquing, a lot of things that you just have to get better with. And as I go through my daily life and focus my business and try to build my business, things get harder and harder and harder. And with working out, with dealing with self issues, dealing with issues of, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Am I supposed to do this? Why am I doing this? And it causes me to be very inconsistent. And how do you do that? Like, how do you intrigue yourself to so much that you wanted to start a business, you wanted to lose weight, you wanted to become an expert of your own life? And how do you go beyond the point where you are to where everything seems like it's crumbling, you know, when in reality, is everything crumbling, or are you just overthinking everything? Now, for me, dealing with anxiety, it's usually the latter. So, you know, again, situations come up in my life every single day where I'm not prepared for them, because it seems like no matter what, like whenever you're trying something new, you have to deal with whatever that comes with. And nobody tells you all the bad stuff that comes with. So for me, the bad things that it come with is financial headache, worrying about what people think, trying to go from zero, whatever, to 100 in a matter of in a short amount of time. I factor in my age with everything, and I don't really have to do that. But I have to. What I have to do is learn to accept the challenge that I decided to take on, and the challenge I decided to take on at this point in my life: fatherhood, entrepreneurship, weight loss, incorporating those two things together, being a good person in my relationship, trying to be a good helper to my mom. All these things that I feel like I fall short on at least 3, 4 times a day. And I have to realize that the only thing that I can do is be consistent in my efforts. Now, there's a way to be consistently bad in your efforts, and there's a way to be consistently good in your efforts. What I'm trying to do is be consistently good enough, well enough, that eventually it'll be great. You know, I can't have a flourishing business if I'm not willing to put the work in. I can't have a flourishing business if I'm not willing to deal with what that comes with. I can't be flourishing with my health and wellness if I'm not willing to embrace with everything that comes with. On all of my weight loss journeys before, I don't think I embraced them like I should have. I was very much just doing it in the moment. Like, there was no planning. There was no, you know, no real emotion tied to it, so to say. You know, in my relationship, I have to consistently put forth the effort that is conducive of a healthy, strong relationship on good and bad days. You know, being a son, being a parent, have to be and being an out-of-state parent. Like, you know, my daughter lives in Florida and I live in Ohio, and I go back every month. We FaceTime countless times a day, but I have to be very consistent in my effort of doing that. If I take a week off from FaceTiming, or if I skip 6 trips, 6 months of going down there, that's not putting forth an effort. I haven't been able to fly there in a year, but I've been there every month in that year. I drive 18 hours just to go there for 2 days and turn around and come back. Those are things that I have those are putting forth efforts to eventually be great. And it makes for other things in my life that challenge because of that. But that's something I have accepted to not, forego my life, but to find peace in my life. I wasn't peaceful in Florida. I wasn't peaceful in that environment. And yes, I have a child there. Yes, I have to be a present parent, but I had to figure out ways to be a present parent, to be a figure in my child's life, and sacrifice a lot more than I was willing to gain. My life, I'd rather be the father that I am and continue to grow in that parenting than to be a weak parent and just doing something because I think it's right. If I live in Florida but I'm going crazy, am I really doing her any good? Like, if I'm in Florida and it's not conducive to my lifestyle, am I really doing her any good? Or am I able to go down there frequently and, by the means of technology and communication, have a functioning relationship with her and provide for her and just do it, like that? And which one is better? I had to figure that out. I had to know that that's just how that works. Same thing with being in the gym. If I'm consistently going to the gym, but I'm in there primarily on my phone, am I really going to the gym just to tell everyone I'm going? Or am I going to the gym for my betterment? If I'm starting business, am I working on it on Monday, somewhat on Tuesday, doing a little bit of work on Wednesday, or am I giving it 1,000% every single day, every single time? So accepting the challenge of every decision and every choice that we make comes down to, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to adjust? Are you willing to sacrifice? And how consistently are you willing to do it? There's this notion that in order to get good out of life, good things out of life, you have to suffer. You have to, damn near kill yourself. You have to be perfect. There's this notion that says that. Someone told me one time that you never should upload a video unless the video is perfectly edited and the video is absolutely like a movie was made on it. Everyone starts from somewhere. So I took that advice, and I never wanted to do YouTube videos, because I don't know how to edit them. I don't know. I don't have a 4K camera or whatever. I don't have all that stuff. I don't have this great studio. This is a room in a house, and that's a curtain. That's not a backdrop. That's just a curtain. And I've been doing YouTube videos since 2015, off and on. Like, I've had like 6 different YouTube channels, and each time I feel like I've gotten a little bit better as far as how focused I am on the video, how consistent I am on the video. So for me, I have to get away from the notion that everything is going to be perfect. But going to the first point, there is a journey to everything, and that's what my brand focuses on, the journey. There's a journey to weight loss. You don't have to suffer in weight loss, because then that's when people quit. Suffering in the sense of weight loss is not easy. It's very challenging, but it's not a suffering challenge. You're making yourself better. So the suffering part may come in when you're like giving things up. When you're killing a lifestyle to enhance a new lifestyle. Yeah, you're going to have to put some things to rest. You're going to have to put some things to bed, but you don't have to be in so much pain in the process. Giving up candy is going to probably make you suffer for 2 or 3 weeks. But then once you get in that swing and that rhythm of it, you're not going to want that anymore. And same thing in business. Like I said, you're giving up financial security. The moment you decide, entrepreneurship it is, you're giving up so much things that you were used to, where you used to probably be able to go to a gas station and fill up and not think about it. Now you go to a gas station and fill up, and that may have been lunch for the rest of the week. But what's more important, getting around, getting able to work, doing things, or wasting money on eating out? So there's a lot that goes into this lifestyle. And for me, I've had breakdowns where I wasn't able to accept the challenge, where, I wasn't able to get up at 3:46 a.m. and record a video, or I wasn't able to, calculate my day around activity, like productive activity. I wouldn't face society. There was just real stuff, like real life things that I just, let go on in my mind, and that's part of anxiety that I let go on in my mind. That really, I should have been controlling those things. Those things shouldn't have been controlling me. So I'm telling you in this video to accept the challenge of what it is that you're challenging yourself to do. Accept everything that comes with it. Quitting only makes it, you're wasting time if you're quitting. If you quit, if you start a fitness journey tomorrow and next month you say, man, it's not for me. Like, I can't work out like this. I can't move like this. And you quit. You gave up on the hardest part. Like you can't do that. So accept the challenge that you want. Change the life according to the life that you want, and just be real about it. Like, don't fall prey to what you think needs to happen. Become a leader of your life, and everything literally will work out for you and the best. Hope this video worked. Hope you got something from this video. And I'll be back with another one. Have a great day.